So we have come to a close of ASG GAD, that is a Global Accessibility Awareness Day 2026, International Conference on Digital Accessibility, Inclusion, Innovation. It is my privilege to deliver vote of thanks on behalf of the Accessibility Special Group, Mumbai. As we are aware that theme of GAD 2026, that is design, develop and deliver. It's elaborate, making accessibility an integral part of everything we do, from the communication and design to innovation and digital service delivery, that is equitable and inclusive digital future. Today conference reflected the spirit of Global Accessibility Awareness Day, a global movement dedicated to digital access, inclusion, and equal participation for all. I believe in one sentence I will put it that disability cannot be considered as a drawback. It can be considered as an opportunity to become inclusive with the use of the digital technology and digital accessibility, and that the same person can become an asset for the society, for the country, and can become asset and for the country as well as society. We can imagine the calculation that a person who have got disability, once a digital platform is provided, he can become a revenue generation and provide a form of the returning back money to the society, to the government, in the form of the tax, as well as otherwise it can be a as a liability to the society. So with the digital platform and all, I think any disability, any kind of disability will be going to convert into the asset. So with this mind, I would like to express my gratitude to Dr. Asutosh Padak, Chair ASG, for his inspiring leadership, vision, and warm welcome to address that set tone for today's program, which was very successful as of today. Our sincere appreciation goes to Mrs. Sally Wenworth, President and CEO of Internet Society, for delivering the inaugural address and emphasizing the importance of the building and a secure, inclusive, and accessible digital ecosystem across the world. We extend our thanks to all distinguished speaker, experts for enriching the conference with their knowledge, experience, and unwavering commitment to the accessibility. All the speaker has spoken to the commitment as well as how to bring the digital accessibility inclusive. First speaker, Mr. Dan Yark, for sharing the valuable insight in building the culture of accessibility within the Internet Society. That is, some point, at least some disability may happen to anybody's life, that will complemented by the digital technology to become a normal and workable person. Then we had Dr. Sambe Chandrasekharan for delivering the lecture on accessibility governance. Shift up operation, I think very elaborately explained, and how leadership commitment is required for making the inclusive and digitally accessible of all the system. Then we have Mr. KVS Rao, giving the government perspective in India for how digital accessibility has been implemented and how its fruit has been being taken by the disability people, as well as enjoying the use of the digital technology. Then we had Dr. William for introducing the futuristic concept related to the 6G AIGC and accessibility of future media, as well as sharing insight into the involving Internet of Everything ecosystem. Then we had Mrs. Shruti Puskarma for emphasizing the influential role of media in amplifying the use of digital accessibility and inclusivity. I think they have put a lot of data, and that will be very useful for putting the perspective of the digital accessibility requirement. Then we had Mrs. Gunella for her powerful thought on disability leadership and digital right. That was provided. Then we had Dr. Arpita Sen, who has given demonstration as well as insightfulness for the vocal accessibility, which is very important, and making voice user interface inclusive and accessible to everyone. And then we had Mrs. Sikha Jain, who has presented, WCAG 2.2 compliance requirement.
Sorry to interrupt you. I think Bharti Kaushik, Dr. Bharti Kaushik want to say something.
Okay.
Ma'am, please.
Thank you so much for, first of all, namaste to everyone. And I'm really sorry for joining at 8:30. But I believe looking at the International Accessibility Day and Global Accessibility and Awareness Day today, I just wanted to share a little thing about NCERT initiative, only one initiative. I'll not be going into many more initiatives, if you permit me, sir. Because I know the formal thanks and all are going on.
Yeah, go ahead, madam. Make it short and sweet.
Of
and
course.
proceed.
Of course. Don't worry about it. And I'll not go and beat around the bush. I just wanted to share with you UDI-based textbooks. Hope these are visible. This is an NCERT textbook for class 2. It's a Sarangi textbook. And if I flip over the pages, you can see it's printed. It's like a workbook. Okay. And now, if I'm going to say that these textbooks are accessible for all, how? These textbooks are accessible for all with the help of this device, which is called Smart Speak Reader. It has a logo of NCERT, and it is one of its kind textbook that has been developed by NCERT. And technology is failing me. I can't. Yeah, it's working.
Welcome to the world of Smart Speak.
Hi.
I am Smart Speak Reader.
सारंग हिंदी भाषा की पाठ्य पुस्तक 2
And since
Translation
we have international audience, so let me show you the English textbook.
Joyful National Council of Education, Research and Training. Object 1. Docs. IDQ. I have dash faces, dash pages, dash points. In this feature, the box with paper, one star, surface, and ribbon at the edges is kept on the table. A jar of pom-pom balls is also on the table. Hina is saying, can we put these balls on the corners?
Sir, hope the device was audible. Okay. So your expressions are telling me that you are finding it's okay. So I'll not go into the features in detail. I'll not go into the features in detail, but these are the textbooks that we have developed for inclusive classrooms. And I see many faces and many familiar names here. So all the friends, colleagues, and professionals who are here, this is in very, very short that I could share with you all the features. And if you want, we have a detailed presentation on these. You can contact me at NCERT. My mail ID I'm writing in the chat box for everyone, or the organizers can share. Thank you so much. Namaste.
Thank you, ma'am. And now our one of the regional lead, SCR Pacific Rajesh Tiwari sir want to say something. He requested me. Please, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Ashutosh and all the participants and the experts who has taken lecture. I was, although but I was just a listener. I don't want to disturb you because there's a wonderful chapter. The work is the first international conference was very much successful, and we could understand a lot of problems and a lot of solutions for the upcoming period. And now the challenge become more tough to Asutosh and his team and to us, that whatever deliberation come and whatever outcoming is coming from this particular workshop or this international conference, we have to just make a note, and we have to make a declaration to the government that Bharati Sunta book, and I have seen same book is the Mahabharata and Ramayana and Bible and Gita also, the same derivation by Sri Ravi Shankar ji. So I think there are a lot of things which is available across the India. In fact, if we say India is a very diverse country, so there are a lot of things happening within the India for internet wave accessibility, but nothing is concrete on one time. So Asutosh and my team will take care that whatever deliberation came, we'll collectively make a draft on it, and then we'll see that whatever the maximum positive thing we can approach to government or to the society or to the disability pressure groups, so that something concrete can come on the way of 1, 2, 3, 4 when we meet next time in the any regional chapter, we can understand exactly where we could put our work and where we exactly gone after this workshop. So Asutosh, I thank you very much to you and your leadership that you could do that whatever we thought and whatever planned, and I think it is wonderful. So I just thank all the experts who has given their deliberation, and we have understood a lot of things we could not understand. So we'll take care of all of your expertise, and we'll come out with the one of the legal document. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now over to Dr. Abdul.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for giving us time. Sikha Jain has presented a tool which is used for the document or PDF reading, which has become very difficult because as of now, the documents at a website accessibility was an issue. I think the tool which was shown by Sikha Jain and demonstrated during her presentation will be useful, even though it has got some remedial measure also, make some correction, some proactive approach. The tool itself does it, and it accesses that document which is unreadable and becomes a readable. To the extent, I think 90% accuracy is being seen. So that was a good point. Thank you, Sikha Jain. And then there was a panel discussion. I think panel discussion was very good, and how it is going to digital technology to be useful, and then from the disability to the initial stage to the final and established disability, how to address, including the healthcare system and getting the data from healthcare system. That was a very beautiful. It was wonderfully organized by Mr. Asutosh Singhal. Thanks to Mr. Asutosh Singhal for bringing out such an innovative idea of having panel discussion about digital accessibility as well as the present requirement, how to address it as a business model. Then Mrs. Deepti Prasad for highlighting the importance of the digital inclusion into entertainment industries through their method. Their entertainment industry can also be accessible for with the disability people, and I think it was wonderful. And she is still working on that, and I think we'll also have a support to her in whatever way possible to make it entertainment also for the disabled people. And then we had Govind Raj, who is a commissioner for DPWD, as presenting the present scenario at CCPD as well as present status and progress, and putting a lot of effort for bringing out the inclusive growth for every citizen as every of the country. So thanks a lot to them also. Then we had Swasini Shrestha from Nepal, and what is the progress and what level implementation is happening. Even some metrics also has been presented by her. Then we had a Preeti Kamra for AI-powered accessibility solution for visually impaired individual and thoughtful insight on advancing the emerging technology and use of emerging technology for digital accessibility. Then we had Kelly Coleman for offering the unique perspective of satellite infrastructure and emerging technology. And then we had another speaker of Mrs. Monisha Gandhi, as well as Dr. Chandni Agrawal, and then the last person, Madam, was there. So I think they have put insightfulness of digital accessibility. Special thanks to Mrs. Mabya Manto, a youth ambassador ASG, for gracefully anchoring and conducting the entire program with energy, confidence, and professionalism. Then our sincere thanks to the organizing committee, support team, accessible coordinator, interpreter, captioning professional, volunteers, and every individual working tirelessly behind and during the program. Their dedication ensured that conference remained inclusive, accessible, and impactful for all participants. I think thanks a lot to all of you, whoever is in front of us also. And then last but not least, that thanks to all attendees, researcher, policymaker, accessible professional, who were the part of as a participants, and with the enthusiasm and meaningful engagement throughout the conference. A special note of gratitude, Mr. Asutosh Singhal, for his valuable inputs and contribution from the inception of this program to the successful completion of the event. Mr. Asutosh Singhal was even involved last time awareness program, and he has provided the insightfulness, as well as he was responsible for providing the training, as well as making the disabled people to be as accessible, digital accessible. And I think he was very energetic last time also, and this time also he was. So a special thanks to Mr. Asutosh Singhal. With this, today's discussion was a very important message. Accessibility is not an option to afterthought. It is shared responsibility and pathway toward the dignity, innovation, and equal opportunity. As we conclude this conference, let us continue working together to build a digitally inclusive world where technology empower every individual, regardless of ability, geography, or circumstances. Thank you all once again for making ASG GAAD, that is Global Accessibility Awareness Day 2026, a remarkable success. Wishing everyone good health, continued collaboration, and more accessible future ahead. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening in India, and warm greeting to participants joining us from across the globe. Thanks a lot. I think with this we have to conclude. Over to Mr. Asutosh Pathak ji, if you want to say a few words. Thanks a lot. Anybody have something to say, please go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Moy. Just one thing I want to say to see the enthusiasm about the participations of such kind of event. Only I want to say to all the participants, we are going to organize the series of the such kind of program. And after that, we are going to prepare the one documents about this program, about the conclusions and the action plan, what is required. That we are going to submit the different society, civil society people, and along with the government, if required, the different governments. so that they will implement and they will do something for the society in form of the digital accessibility, inclusion, and innovations. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. And if anybody has been left out, a special thanks to them for providing the contributing for this program to making it successful. Thank you.